Hey folks, how's it going? Let's do initial impression on this my Givenchy second fragrance. This is Givenchy Play Intense, alright? So I'm going to initial impression on this. I'll let you know everything so far for the few days of testing. And this is a fragrance actually I didn't purchase. This one is I took it off from the hand of my friend who didn't find it interesting. It didn't work for him. I said thank God because it's working for me. Fine. It's working more than fine. I really like this fragrance, alright? So let me show you everything about this fragrance so far. And this is my second Givenchy fragrance. Givenchy fragrance usually, like, I don't find them, like, I never was that interested in this house for some reason. The pie was the bestseller, so I still didn't try it, but that's not my favorite kind of fragrances. But I went with this first, the reformulated Givenchy Gentleman. This is much more mature, something like Kuros 40 and up. People would appreciate this leather, um, civet, lot of this lavender, woody, very, not lavender, woody, that sort of a fragrance, very masculine. So this fragrance actually, the Play Intense, is entirely different category. This one I believe it's the face was for this fragrance was Justin Timberlake back in 2008. So this is a flanker of that original Givenchy Play, and my bottle I think got reformulated or the presentation changed over the years. So this is 2015. So the bottle looks a little bit different and the box as well. Previous one used to have that play button here and there and used to be EDP concentration. This is EDT, so kind of like they cut down a little bit of manhood, but so far I get very good performance out of it. The thing is, this fragrance are the perfume for this are two, Lucas Sieuzac, I don't know how if I'm saying that right, and Emilie+Coppermann. So Emilie+Coppermann is very renowned for your favorite fragrance, CH Men. Many of you didn't know that. So she created this fragrance. At least she was half the contributor. So I think it's a brilliant work, underrated gem. Did get a lot of love back then, blast from the past, but still pretty relevant today. And for people who love gourmandish sweet fragrances and something to wear nighttime, and for youthful feel, not very animalic, not very heavy, little bit of everything, very playful, they will like this. So the box is like this, Play Intense, pretty simple, silverish, sort of chromish and black combination. Side back says made in France, bottom your batch code, up there the Givenchy logo. The bottle is pretty much still nice. I like this kind of darker bottles. I collect a lot of them. I'll show you along the way, and you must have seen getting bottles like Burberry, Mr. Burberry, Dark Rebel. So I like the color theme, like colored theme of black, so yeah, this is one of them. All right, so anyway, the bottle still looks pretty great. Box, the cover, it's pretty nice, it's pretty solid, it goes nicely with the cap. So it's supposed to be a shape of a MP3 player. So I don't know about that, but looks pretty nice, awesome. Looks like a phone, looks like a back in the days boss phone, like. So yeah, just carry on. Yeah, shoot down those gangsters, all right. So I'm just kidding. So the thing is, the cap comes off and the sprayer is kind of like a pain in the ass, something like Amen. It has the rubber thing covering, which is same here. Let me show you, because I already sprayed this couple of times in my hand. Let me show you the sprayer. Shoots out all right, 7 out of 10 for the sprayer. Bottle design, 8 out of 10. So let's talk about the fragrance. The notes in this are from fragrantica. Major notes are bergamot, mandarine, pink pepper, coffee flower, labdanum, tonka, and patchouli. And I'm going to add one note to that is chocolate. This is beautiful chocolate note in this that not many people talk about. I do get it, and I'm going to show you a few fragrances that I get similar vibe from, but this is done better, right? So the fragrance actually, let's take out the notes. The price is around like $56 to $80, give or take where you buy it from retail, but much discounted these days because it came out long ago. So I'm not quite sure which release year, but it's showing fragrantica showing 2008. So unless they are both released in 2008, I don't know. All right, so this fragrance smells pretty nice, first of all, and it does have this gourmandish feel, semi gourmandish feel. It's not all the way, and it has a little bit synthetic feel to it, just like one other fragrance it reminds me of, very close to this, is Paco Rabanne Black Excess. If you like this fragrance, it's likely you're gonna like it, and you do have to like the note of chocolate. So imagine this fragrance, Paco Rabanne Black Excess, mixed with your Dark Temptation from Axe. So those who have used this fragrance, this body spray, they would know this is pretty nice stuff actually. And I do think I'm going to review this sometimes. This has beautiful chocolate note, and people who couldn't afford Amen or animal, or even Rokas Man, or I think there was a basketball player. Yeah, I keep forgetting his name. All right, if I remember, I'll say. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you when I remember. So imagine this fragrance mixed with this, minus the strawberry note. That's what you're gonna get. To my nose, anyway, this fragrance. Okay, what's that basketball player's name? Yeah, I'm gonna put it down in the description box. I keep forgetting that name. All right, pretty nice fragrance. It's great. I'm gonna tell you, longevity, pretty damn great. 8.5 out of 10. Projection, 8 out of 10. Beautiful projection. Seasons, supposedly because of the coffee note, chocolate note, you'd think it's like mostly winter. Nope. This one can be used in summers and spring nights. Very nice for semi-cold, cool, breezy night. I think this one would be great. If you like Salvatore Umo, Ferragamo Umo, I think, yeah, Umo, the new one. Also, I think if you like Valentino Umo, Diorum, yep, this could be your thing, because this one does have that beautiful hazelnut sprayed and a bit of chocolatey layer on the top. Very nice, elegantly done, very uniform sort of scent, not much transformation. So top, you're gonna get that citrus, like very fresh, and then it's gonna be like a little bit pink pepper, which is gonna remind you of Spice Bomb, little bit. But I don't have Spice Bomb, so I'm gonna show you Bulgari's Man in Black. This is much more mature version of the leather and the booze, which this is not. This is for teenagers, younger folks, school, all the way to 25 years. I think even anyone can use it, but I feel little bit playfulness in this, a lot of playfulness in this. Very sweet prom kind of a fragrance. If you're going for prom, dating, asking a lady out, night out, yep, this is very romantic for that. Very sweet, and close encounters, perfect. And the cooler summer nights, this is going to be projecting beautifully. If it rains, it's going to last on you 8-9 hours in Bangladesh condition. Check that out. All right, so I think this one of my subscribers or one of our group members, he said he gets the tiramisu or sort of like your frappuccino dry down from it, like from dry down he gets that. So I kind of see that. So it has that coffee mixed with a lot of chocolate and cocoa powder, and I get the chocolate. I always get the chocolate. That's where I bring extra temptation. All right, and also the chocolate feel also from this, but this is much more fruitier than this. All right, this is much more fresher. Even though for winter, this is pretty nice. This is pretty citrusy, pineapple and strawberry, which are missing in this, but definitely. So I have the dry down in my hand. Pretty sweet. It's like not cloying sweet. It's just enough sweetness, enough darkness of the patchouli, and also that pink pepper. It keeps you entertained. Very sort of like interesting, dark, flirty fragrance. Okay, so if you're young and you're trying to flirt, but you are actually not a douchebag, nice guy, you can wear this. One day I went out for, I think, drive to pick up my dad from somewhere, and I was coming off the lift. It was raining and it was very breezy. One lady was coming in and she turned her head and she says, yep, it does, is right. So I think it's very good for intimate situations. If you're going for dating, beautiful fragrance. It's not super complicated. It's not super high quality or anything like people who think like, oh, is it something like black opium? This is much more of a higher grade fragrance, different level. But if you love Givenchy Play Intense, but you don't want the leather note missing, if you want the leather note missing, this is it. That kind of a fragrance. Definitely gonna last you a long time. Gonna pick you up compliments. Smell wise, great. So initial impression, I'm gonna give this mark wise. This is gonna get longevity 8.5, projection 8.5, much higher. I was gonna say 8, but 8.5. Smell of it 9. I really like the smell, the chocolatey feel. If you're a fan of chocolate and coffee, if you drink a lot of coffee in Starbucks and stuff, this could be your fragrance in university. If you drive by Starbucks and you're wearing this, perfect complement with picking up a cappuccino and wearing this. Trust me. If you put this on your shirt, it's gonna last you one whole day plus, even 2 days. No joke. How many sprays with this? I think you don't need to put so much on it, but if you want to be really loud, loud, obnoxious guy, go like two on your chest, 2 on your arm, 6 sprays. You're gonna make the whole area known that you are here. All right, and bit of outspoken, like guy who's out there, very talkative, entertaining people. I think I see them listen to music with a huge headphones. Yes, I see that. And I think one other thing is this fragrance, it's great for that. If you're doing something like cozy, if it's cold evening and you're just staying watching movies, you put your movies on and you have your popcorn, wear this. This could be unisex, by the way. Ladies can wear this alike. So I think it's a great fragrance. It's just hidden gem. People don't talk about it. People are like all gaga over the new semi-gourmandish fragrances. This is a heavy hitter. This is a good fragrance. This is not something of it. Oh, it's okay, nice. Nope. This is a very nice damn fragrance. Give it a try if you never tried this. See this in the mall. Try it on your skin. It's not super expensive. It's not super cheap, but does last a long time. And you can use this all year round. All year round, except when it's super hot, super duper hot. It's gonna smell kinda too much. Okay. Where else you can wear this? I think you can wear this also in the graduation party. Yep. As long as you're in university, this could serve you well for that whole 3 years. All right. So yeah, so far initial impression, I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10 for the performance. Little bit synthetic, but I don't mind. For me, if a fragrance smells nice to most of the people, they don't mind it. They give me good reaction, and I'm able to smell my fragrance, and I'm being entertained. I do like Dark Temptation, but this is body spray, like school kids. I'm no longer a school kid, but this is a mature version of that Dark Temptation. So this is what the commercial should be for. All the ladies are chasing the guy. I can see that happening. Not animalic, very sweet, very romantic, prom night, that kind of a scent. And you can watch some horror movies, not gonna hurt. All right, so my initial impression, 9 out of 10. So do watch out for next reviews. I'll talk about some of the fragrances or some of the topic. And do let me know what you think of this fragrance if you tried it. Take care. Good night from Dhaka.